Hey everybody, welcome to my new guide. Today we're going to talk about how to play Lieutenant Morales, the underrated support in Heroes of the Storm. I feel that she deserves a lot more respect and a lot more love than she gets. A lot of people see her as too easy, too simple, not enough fun, and the reason for this is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Most people don't realize that Morales is not a good solo champion. She's definitely somebody that you need to play well with a team. In the spirit of that, I'd like to talk about how you can play Morales well, how to have more fun playing her, and how to get good. So let's talk about her skills. Her Q is her healing beam, a channeled heal that heals over time and requires you to stay in range of your ally to heal them. Second is her shield, which prevents damage from all sources. And finally is her displacement grenade, which is a grenade that displaces. Her two R's are Stim Drone, which causes an allied hero to do massive damage, and Dropship, which calls in a dropship that other players can board to quickly move you across the map, which is great for getting out of ganks, getting into position for ganks, or stealing objectives. Basically, when you play Morales, there's two main builds that you want to focus on. You can focus on the healing support build where you try to mitigate damage and heal as quickly as possible. And you can focus on her grenade build, which is very good for pushing enemies into position or out of position, or basically just being a bully. And it's great fun. That's probably the more fun build. So briefly, I'm just going to show you a couple of those builds and how to do them, and you can try them out yourself. Let me know in the comments what works for you and what doesn't. Now that we've kind of shown you the builds, we've gone over the basics of Morales, what are you here for? You want to know how to play Morales well. So to that end, let's talk about what to do right. Even though she's wearing marine armor and super cool chunky looking armor, she's not a frontline character, so you want to stay in the back, avoid direct confrontation with the enemy. Be a good Morales, heal from the back. Just like WoW, stay in the back, heal, don't let yourself get involved in the situation up front. Also, ideally, you want to get good with your grenades and your placement and timing because you can activate them again to detonate early. These are very useful for splitting up enemy groups, pushing enemies out of position, or canceling channeled attacks. What you don't want to do is try to be a guardian angel. When you see your teammate going in and they're surrounded by enemies, don't charge after them. You can't save them. That is not your job. You need to stay in your lane. Stay in the back or you're going to get smashed. Alternatively, you don't want to be in the front lines trying to tank. Just because you have marine armor on doesn't mean that you're the shit. You will die super fast. And finally, something that probably needs to be covered, Morales is the worst solo laner in the game. She doesn't do very much damage. The only thing she has to do any kind of group damage is her displacement grenade, but if you use that on mobs, then you don't have it ready in case of a gank or if somebody comes to destroy you. And it really doesn't do that much damage anyway. So if somebody tells you to go solo a lane, tell them to kick rocks. Your job is to stick with your teammates, heal up their damage, keep them in the fight longer than the enemy team can be in the fight. That's your goal. You are the staying power. You are Sting's tantric sex marathon that lasts 7 days. You're the one who makes that happen. Be Sting's tantric sex marathon. Also, another great way to fully utilize Morales, boss fights. The computer doesn't know enough to target the healer, which is great for you because it means you can literally just stay in the back and heal, 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 heal. Morales plays a lot like Mercy from Overwatch, which is super cool, but it's also the reason why Mercy will never be in this game.
Helden sterben nicht.
If you want to get good with Morales, the key things you need to focus on Quick switching your Q, you simply hit Q, click on an ally, heal them. You can't heal yourself, but when you heal allies, you also heal yourself, so keep that in mind for your own longevity. Knowing how to triage damage as it comes into your allies is a key component to playing Morales well, so you need to be on that shit. Also, timing your W so that your shield prevents a massive burst of damage from a special or an ability is very important to playing Morales well. Finally, your displacement grenade is pretty much one of your biggest contributions to any team fight. You push people around, you reposition, you can set people up for a gank, or you can simply move their damage from the back up to the front and let your tanks crush them. Hopefully this kind of gives you a little brief overview of how to play Morales, how to start down the path to mastery. If you guys would like, I'd be happy to do a couple of gameplay videos where I can narrate what I'm doing, or I can just shut the hell up and let you watch. If you want to see me play Morales, if you want to see a solid gameplay video, let me know in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, support what I do if you like what I do. I really appreciate everybody who comes to watch one of my videos, and I just want you to know that you guys are the reason I'm doing this. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the Nexus.